Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about having respect for ourselves, having respect for others, and having respect for the environment. So recently I was taking my girls to an activity and we were on the road driving to this activity and there was one car in front of us. And all of a sudden, the car in front of us, in motion, while we were all driving, the car in front of us started throwing all of their fast food trash out of the window. They started throwing their large plastic cups, straws, their paper bag with items in it. They just started throwing things from the passenger side window, the driver's side window. I couldn't even believe it. This was in broad daylight. We were obviously behind them in traffic, and without any thought or consideration for others, they just started throwing their trash out of the window. It was an excessive amount of trash. And the girls were in the car, and my older daughter, Rose, she saw them throw the trash out of the car, and I was shocked and I was embarrassed for them, and I was ashamed that this was happening, especially in front of my daughter, who I'm trying to teach to have decent behavior and become a good citizen. I couldn't believe, and I still can't believe, this happened last week. I couldn't believe and I still can't believe that these people did this. I don't know who they were. I didn't see what they looked like. I thought about recording their car license plate, but it was too late, and they were already turning around the corner by the time I thought about maybe recording their car license plate or whatever. But I'm making this video primarily to say what happened to respect for ourselves, others, and our environment. I mean, it's wrong to litter. I believe that people should be given a steep fine, and then they should have to pick up litter if they litter. But what happened to decency? What happened to respecting those around you and wanting to keep our earth clean? I couldn't believe how brazen that these people were. I mean, littering is bad. It's one thing to litter and it's bad and nobody's looking, like, oh, you throw out your cigarette or you throw out a piece of food or something like that. It's one thing, I'm saying litter is bad, but it's one thing to secretly do it. You know it's wrong. Something's in your car that you want to get out. It's wrong, but at least there's some shame attached to it. These people had zero shame. They didn't care who was around. It was broad daylight. Our car was behind their car, and they still chose to throw out their mounds of garbage in broad daylight. I wish there were a cop around, but there wasn't one, and it was just me and my kids. What happened to respecting yourself? What happened to respecting others? I mean, at least if you don't respect yourself, at least, have enough respect for others to not just brazenly throw your trash out of the window when you know they're right behind you and your trash could easily hit someone else's car. But even above all of that, what about this planet where we all live? What about this city that we live in? Do you really want to live in a frickin' dump? Do you really want your city to look like a garbage dump? A trash heap? Don't you want to live in a place that's clean and beautiful? Don't you have any pride? And of course, I'm directing that sentiment toward the people that are doing this. I wish there were something that I could have done, because I almost can't believe how disgusting these people were. as a whole, we have to remember that we live here. This is our home. Why would we want it to be disgusting and dirty because of us and our dirty habits? Why wouldn't we want to keep this beautiful planet as clean as we know how? What about our neighbors? Do we really want to disrespect our neighbors by just trashing everything around us? And what about respect for ourselves? Do we really want to be that embarrassment, that grotesque growth on society? Do we really want to be that disgusting human being that nobody really wants to partake in a productive, healthy community? Do we really want to be the undesirable? Anyway, in conclusion, let's have respect for ourselves. Let's have respect for others, and let's have respect for our home, this earth, the environment that we live in. We can be better as a society. We can be the example. We can do the right thing. It doesn't take much. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and I'm not saying that we have to be perfect, but we should at least try to be better for ourselves and for others and the environment. So that's where I'll end this video today. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.